Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm here to show you guys a trade recap. Today is Saturday 14th. I will be showing you guys Friday's trades because I took two. Yeah, nonetheless, let's get straight to it. So if we go to the 4 hour right here, we do have a 4 hour fair value gap that was created from the previous day, which was Thursday. As you can see, is right here. And if we go down to the 1 hour, you can also see on the 4 hour, right? We pulled back into this fair value gap and we are rejecting it, right? So that's what I woke up to. We woke up to this fail or rejection off of it. But I was busy this Friday morning, so I wasn't really on the charts until like about 10:15, 10:20. So we zoom in. If we zoom in, we can also see that we also have a fair value gap on the 15-minute and on the 5-minute, right? Which, let me mark it out right quick. It's right here. Right, so I think when I came back, price was around here, pushing back up. I seen that we had already pulled back, but I just didn't like this one enough. I feel like a good rejection would be more into this push in here, and then rejected, and then I would have taken that trade, just because the wick or the rejection would have made me feel confident, right? Once I saw this start to push back up, now I saw what I wanted to see, rejection of the 50% fair value gap. I would have liked it to go into this VWAP and then reject, but since we didn't, I took like a risky entry, right? I saw the rejection. This candle had already closed. This candle opened, it started pushing up, but then it rejected pretty hard. So once it rejected pretty hard, that's when I took my trade. I took a 25 point stop loss. And I just took it back down to these lows right here, right? So after this play, I did have a haircut to go to. Took my win right here, and I put an alert just in case if it came back around this area, right? Which it did, but I didn't take this one because I was driving. For some reason, I hate looking at the chart while driving and being in the trade, right? I just hate it. I'd rather be parked and then actually look at what's going on, right? So, but good thing I didn't take the trade at this moment, because if I took the trade right here with this huge rejection, I would have gotten stopped out. The reason why I for sure took the trade up here was because I was like, okay, since we already pushed back into this fair value gap in this VWAP and then rejected, I know there's sellers here at this point. The reason we went back up and the reason why we rejected made me feel even stronger. If you look at the 1 hour, 1 hour was getting rejected. 30-minute candle was amazing. 15-minute candle was amazing. 10-minute candle was amazing. And this, as an bearish engulfing, I for sure took the trade. I saw this kind of close. I saw this wick. I saw the rejection, knife rejection. Price action, I think if I remember clearly, price action came up and it just rejected, and it was stumbling here, and I took the trade because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a good entry if I take the entry right here with a 20-point stop loss, maybe even 25 again. I'm only gonna risk not even half of what I made over here, so I was fine with it. Next thing you know, we broke under VWAP. We stayed on this 50% and we were trading right here the whole time. So I was pretty confident in that we were going to go back down to here. But as we all know, the market could do whatever it wants. So it doesn't have to go back down here, right? It can go whatever. It can reject it, go all the way back up to this liquidity right here and scoop this, and then go all the way back down. It can do whatever, right? But since, like I did say, I was going to get a haircut, took my trade, seeing that it failed or it went below VWAP, went below the 50%, was trading down here. I then closed my phone, put my stop loss up here, put my take profit down here, and I think I looked at my phone during my haircut, like around right here on this bullish candle, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty good. Looked at the 30-minute. I liked the 30-minute a lot. It was in one candle, we didn't even have no wicks, so I was like, okay, I'm still fully confident. Let me just close my phone back and I'll see at the end, right? I had an alert so I could hear the buzz off my phone, but I didn't feel it until I was done with my haircut. I looked at the trade and it was amazing. It was about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes for this play to hit. So I was pretty done with my haircut. I was talking to some other friends, so I didn't really look at it right away. I was just mainly so I didn't really look at it right away. But other than that, the reason behind this one, we came back into this fair value gap. We took this 50%. It's the same play. I was looking over here, but since I already got one win, I said, you know what? Why not? Let's try it again and see what happens. So we tried it again, and this is actually the main play I was looking for. I wanted this to happen over here, but this was just a risky entry, right? This one gave me the full fair value gap, VWAP, bearish engulfing. It was perfect. Volume came in. As you can see, this candle is stronger than this candle. Volume came in. It was perfect. I had to take the trade. Take it. Like I said, if I were to get stopped out, I would have been fine because I had already made profits with this one. I'm playing with profits from this trade. I wouldn't be bummed out, or I wouldn't feel like I lost the day or anything like that, because I already had a win, and I was accepting myself to take a loss or to take another win, right? You have to be mentally prepared for the trade that you're about to take. You have to understand your risk. You have to understand what you're gonna do. You have to understand why you're taking the trade, right? I'm telling you guys, I was looking for this trade over here, and now that it presented to itself not 5 but 10 times better, I took the trade fully confident. Fully confident. I was like, okay. I even closed my phone, like, okay, I didn't care what happened, either stop loss or take profit. And the trade ended up playing amazing, right? That's really what would have happened in any type of scenario, right? This one, I was just actually on my desk watching it, seeing it happen live. This one, put my trade, set stop loss, take profit, and that's it. There's nothing else more to it, like I said, this easily could have ran up and stopped me out, and I still would have been fine for the day. I still would have been happy. I still would have been content with my trading day. It's just part of the game. Even if I were to lose that trade, it's part of the game. You win some, you lose some. You just got to take the risk and understand your risk management. For those new traders out there, I'm being tough, or you will see me be tough on risk management. You need to understand risk management. If you have no risk, even if you weren't trading, if you have no risk outside of your life and your, say in your bank account, if you have no risk management, you're always going to be having no money. And that comes from experience. That comes from people I've seen. You need to risk, or you need to manage your money however you can, right? However much money you make, you need to manage it in order to be successful. You need to manage it. And into trading, that comes a big long way. It comes as a huge part of it. It's what takes you to profitability, your discipline, being disciplined as to waiting. Like I said, right here, I could have easily taken the trade right here. I would have aimed for it right here, but I decided to wait. I waited. Also right here, this one came around. I didn't feel confident taking the trade and then also driving to my haircut. So I said, you know what? If I miss the trade, I miss it. I don't really care. It came back and ran this one. And look, I waited this one right here. This trade right here. Hold on. I'm going to do a different one just so you guys can see better. Let me see. I waited this time right here. To not only, but to get a better signal right here. You see what I mean? If I would have had a FOMO, I would have gotten stopped out. You understand? So by me waiting and me having that patience and me being a little disciplined to my head and be like, nah, okay, if I miss it, it's fine. I don't care. At least I don't feel stressed. I don't feel, this presented to itself, and it made me not excited, but okay, it's actually gonna happen now, and I trusted my process, and it happened. Not all the time you're gonna get days like this, right? On Wednesday, I think I took 2 L's. I just wasn't recording, but I did take 2 L's. I think I took a long right here. I took a long above this resistance area, how I'm gonna stop. I think I had a 20-point stop loss and I got stopped out, and I was reaching for a 1 and 2. Or I think I was reaching this liquidity up here, if I'm not mistaken. So I was kind of looking for a pretty big move, right, in such a tight range, which that's kind of on my part too. I should have, you know, probably risked a lot more if I was gonna reach that high. Maybe I would have gotten out right here for, I don't know, maybe a 1 and 2 almost, right? But it is what it is. I was just not understanding my risk, and that's what I'm literally telling you guys. You need to understand your risk. You need to understand what you're doing. I deserve this loss right here, since I had it right here, and it ended up running to like my second profit target, right? And then I think price came down back here, and then I think, what other trade did I take? I think I took this one right here. I think it was also a long. I took a long. I think it was right here, the retest of this support. My stop loss was another 20 points right here, and I was all again aiming for this area right here at this point now. And what happened, I got stopped, and that was it for me. Like, I understood, okay, I'm all over the place, I'm not understanding what's going on. You know, that day was kind of choppy until about, you know, 125, 130, and we actually had a nice push down. Just wasn't my day. And that's it. Move on to the next day. And what happened Thursday? Or what happened Friday? This was Thursday. What happened Friday? 2 beautiful, amazing trades, you know? It's what happens. It's part of trading. This is what comes with the game. Manage your risk to win. You have to manage your risk, lose a little to win a lot. And that right there will take you guys so far and so further than you think, by understanding risk management, understanding what's going on in the market, what's happening, and you'll go a long way. But other than that, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. That is it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. Peace.